world? B Marsh Boxing. I'm back at it with another post-fight review. Here we have Shakur Stevenson versus Jamaal Herring, the champion fight in the contender. Jamaal Herring versus Shakur Stevenson, and man, this fight right here was very one-sided. As I thought it would be. And I mean, the man Shakur Stevenson has the age advantage, being the junior by 11 years, and the first 3 rounds he displayed beautiful hand speed, stood in the pocket, was walking the man Jamaal Herring down, busting him up with a jab. And short straight left hands, and that right hook was percolating for the man um, Shakur Stevenson. The man Jamaal Herring just couldn't deal with the hand speed. And the quick reflexes of Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson was in there just doing wanted in the first 3 rounds. The fourth round, Jamaal Herring started to pick up the pace, use his jab. Now he's on the front foot, closing the distance. He is the longer, taller fighter. But him standing on the outside trying to fight with this southpaw, both of them were southpaws. It wasn't working for him in the first 3 rounds. So he started closing the distance on the front foot, coming forward with the jab. And he was having some success with it in round 4 and 5. I actually gave Jamaal Herring round 5. He started throwing combinations. I'm saying? Not often, but he was throwing more than just one punch at a time. In the first 3 rounds, he was very tentative, wasn't throwing at all. And that's why, because he was, afraid of getting caught in between the hand speed of the man Jamaal Herring. And round six, man, by round six, man, Jamaal Herring's eyes busted up. It's swelling pretty bad, And that's from all the jabs he was eating. And they would get on the inside when Jamaal Herring was trying to close the distance, when he started having success with his jab and throwing his left hand. But when Shakur Stevenson got on the inside, now phone booth style, there was a lot of clinching, a lot of separation from the ref. Shakur Stevenson was having the advantage on Jamaal Herring with the uppercut on the inside. And just Jamaal Herring, man, was just like a fish out of water in this fight. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it was kind of painful to watch for the older head to get his ass handed to him by the young boy. Round 8 was a round I also gave Jamaal Herring. So I gave Jamaal Herring's round 5 and 8. Those are only 2 rounds I gave him. By round 9, his eye is leaking. Not the left eye that's busted up, but his right eye leaking profusely. Till the point they even had to stop the fight in the middle of the ninth round so the man could get checked by the doctors. You know what I'm saying? And Jamaal Herring, man, in the 10th round, man, he ate a barrage of punches. Shakur Stevenson was going in for the kill, sitting down on his punches. Not loading up and throwing wild, but sitting down on his punches on the front foot, flat-footed, banging on the man Jamaal Herring to the point the referee jumped in and stopped the fight. 10th round stoppage. For Shakur Stevenson, he's the victor, and he's now a two-weight champion. Champion at featherweight, and now a champion at 130-pound super featherweight. And like I said, it was a damn shame I had to watch these two brothers fight, especially considering the fact I'd have loved to see Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez, But Oscar Valdez didn't want no parts of this guy since 126 pounds, at featherweight. Now Shakur Stevenson has a belt. He should clamor for a unification. And it's unfortunate for a man like Jamaal Herring, who was trying to be in an not undisputed, but a unification fight with Miguel Burchard. And Miguel Burchard ducked the man, basically saying he's boring and nobody knows him, all this type of blah, 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 just to go fight his friend, the fellow Mexican, um, Oscar Valdez, and get knocked the F out earlier this year, and possibly the KO of the year still. And that was like in January or February, of 2021. So what's up with you, B? More the beef with the deal, my G. He says, what's good, B? Shakur watches Valdez. That's why he's been ducking Shakur. He looks stronger, too. That's one thing I was saying to myself watching this fight. I was like, damn, Shakur Stevenson is not that little young boy. I remember making his pro debut and also beating Joel Gonzalez for that 126-pound strap. Nah, man, he got a different kind of frame. You know what I mean? The man is bulky. You know, he looks a little bit more built. I mean, he's now getting his man strength, and he displayed that tonight against the older, taller, longer fighter. He displayed that he's stronger, especially on the inside. And Shakur Stevenson is gonna be a guy who a lot of people ain't gonna want to fight. Trying to tell you, Mo. Trying to tell you, man, that he ain't a lot of people gonna want to fight this guy. Like I said, it was a damn shame these two brothers had to fight because fellas like Miguel Burchelt and Oscar Valdez ducked both of these brothers respectfully, and they fought each other. Now the brothers had to fight each other, and it wasn't quite as even as Miguel Burchelt versus Oscar Valdez. Because anybody who knew boxing knew that this was going to happen. Shakur Stevenson doesn't even really lose rounds in his professional career. It's going to be a problem for any and everybody at 130, 135 pounds, in and around that weight. But yeah, man, big ups to everybody. Hit the thumbs up if you're new to the channel. And please share and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And big ups to my man BMO the BK Salute. You know what I mean? I already told you, man, I've been busy like a MF since April. You know what I mean? But don't you worry. I'm gonna be pumping out videos like a MF come this week. Just hold tight. Y'all gonna love them. B March Boxing, I'm gone. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace. And excuse me, before I dip out, congratulations to the new WBO 135-pound champ. Excuse me, 130-pound champion. The kid from Newark, Shakur Stevenson. I'm gone. One.